Hi everyone, welcome to the Divine Rose Garden. This is going to be a general weekly reading for all signs. I'm going to be dividing these readings into 3 groups. So I'll be putting timestamps down below and pick any group that resonates with you. I'm going to start off with a collective general reading. We just finished a huge, weekend energy cycle here with the new moon in Aquarius. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that at the beginning, and then I'm going to pull some cards for the collective. So energies that might come up for you or for the people around you this week. So this week we are February 12th through, I forgot to check the dates, to the 18th, okay, of 2024. Please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share your experience with the energies. I'm always honored to read what you're going through. And if these messages resonate, please let me know down below. And check out all my other content here on YouTube through the shorts, videos, live streams, and community tab, as I share a lot, and I have been sharing a lot in the last few weeks of February. So let's get right into it. I'm going to make sure to write down these timestamps for you all. So what energies are being asked to integrate from this last new moon in Aquarius? I really wanted to see where we left off from last week. This last new moon in Aquarius was quite disruptive for many. Emotionally charged, I would say. And there's been a lot of negativity, a lot of denser energies coming up through the collective to be acknowledged, transmuted, integrated. So it's important to know that we all have a dark and a light side to us, dark aspects, light aspects. And the only way to, perceive the light is through the dark. So if you did have somewhat of a darker, denser weekend, it is quite normal. Okay, we are moving through big, denser collective energies, and when Aquarius is involved, this has to do with the collective. And Uranus there really disrupted some emotions there, and it shook us up. And again, Uranus is all about disrupting the status quo. So whatever has been left untended to, whether that's in your family dynamics, friendships, relationships, work dynamics, health issues, money issues, that was a little bit stirred up. So there might have been either conflicts or just an emotionally charged weekend that you lived through. The nervous system, they're saying, might have been impacted. So there might have been a lot of agitation within yourself and within others. So remember, as above, so below, as within, so without. So let's get started. I'm going to pull some cards. So what I'm asking here at 3 minutes, okay, we'll do 3:30, is what energies are being asked to integrate from the last new moon, and how can we harmonize these energies? How can these energies come into union? Okay. All right. So let's begin. I'm going to use the Energy Oracle deck to see what are we being asked to integrate as a collective as a result of these powerful new moon energies that we downloaded into our energy fields. Oof, a lot of cards came out. Okay. Okay, so I'll show you the cards. I'm going to read into them. So that says victory, number 28, Archangel Raphael, which is all about here the 4th chakra, the heart chakra, number 38, and storm warning, number 10. Okay, so some of you might have had some, again, disruptive events, they're saying, on February 10th. So February 9th was the new moon. February 10th, we were still under those new moon Aquarius energies. Something within the collective here came to disrupt your life. And it comes down to, we're redefining the definition of victory, of success, of winning, of accomplishments, of achievement. And then the fourth chakra here with Archangel Raphael, whatever came to disrupt your world, it was all about a heart clearing. It was all about, yeah, they're showing me the heart chakra, and it and a lot of electricity being, I hate to say the word poked into this part of your heart chakra. It's like, how can we embrace newer ways, newer definitions of winning, accomplishing? It's very appearance based. I need to win because I need to show that I'm successful, that I've achieved a certain status or a certain level in my career or in my life. There's something around the heart chakra. Again, I see it spinning, and there's a lot of electricity going through the heart chakra. How can you celebrate your wins, Spirit is saying? How can you celebrate what you have accomplished? I feel a lot of people being very, very hard on themselves, because either something is missing, something was lost, something is on hold, on standby, there's a delay around you coming to this place of success in your life. And you see the bottom of the deck says rest and rejuvenation, number 19. For many, this rest and rejuvenation will end on the 19th of February. Ooh, yeah. I feel a lot of you like, when am I going to get out of this void, you know? But you can't get out of it. You have to move through it. It's the eye of the storm. You're in the eye of the storm right now. This is a test of faith. And it's interesting because I pulled out some cards before hitting record just to see if I would get similar energies. And in the tarot, what came out for the collective just before I pressed record was the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands here says a test of faith. And then I pulled another oracle deck, an oracle card from the Whispers of Love, and it says to have faith, trust your faith in this situation. So the Nine of Wands is all about, yes, your faith is being tested. You're being asked to have more courage than ever right now. You're in a place where your endurance, you have to endure. There's determination, there's persistence. You have to maintain your position right now. Grit, courage, boundaries, endurance, standing firm, persistence, maintaining. And with that having faith card was the new love. And this new love card is all about embracing new opportunities. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be in romantic relationships, but it can. But it can also mean embracing new opportunities of receiving the love of the universe. This also may pertain to work opportunities and spiritual growth. And that's what it is. It's, can I have faith in my spiritual evolution? Because you're questioning your path right now. Because whatever is disrupting right now your path is making you feel some type of pain, right? Heartbreak. I'm seeing the Three of Swords in my mind's eye. And this is all about rewiring how we feel about ourselves, being more kind and gentle to ourselves, being in that Queen of Cups. And I see the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. How can we be, you know, she's holding herself in a very gentle and nurturing way. How can you be more kind, gentle, empathic, sympathetic, loving, forgiving toward yourself, but also toward your past selves that I'm hearing, which is super interesting because this is something that I was getting as a download for myself and for the collective that I wanted to share in one of my next live streams. So stay tuned for my next live stream. I'll probably go live this week. So yeah, overall, there's a test of faith for the collective. There's obviously some new opportunities here, but it comes with faith, with you standing in your position of faith. Okay, so I'm going to give you more numbers, 26 and number 12. So 26, for some of you, you might receive a new job offer on February 26th. That's very soon. Something pivotal in your spiritual journey energetically will happen on the 26th. Some of you might meet someone new on the 26th. There's just a lot of newer energies in the air there. If you've persisted in having faith, okay? Number 12, I'm also getting, but also 3. This breaks down to a 3, so March, 03, March. So take the numbers how they resonate, write them down, come back to them, see if, you know, it's in alignment with your experience. Obviously, everyone is having different experiences and on different dates, but those were numbers that they told me to share. Okay, so let's move on to, so that was what we're ready to integrate and harmonize with. So we need to come back into our center, being more loving and kind and forgiving towards ourselves and towards these disruptive energies that we're currently experiencing in whatever shape or form, whether that's in our family dynamics, financials, work, home, friends, family, lovers, children, okay? Fill in the blank around how successful we are within that. So this is about redefining success on a whole other level, but with the heart chakra, they're saying. So that's how we're going to harmonize, this energy that just came through for us in the last new moon in Aquarius. Okay, let's go with the collective reading for this week. What themes will appear in your world or the people close to you? So we're going to start at okay, 12:05. Okay, so let's bring this back. Okay, so I'm being asked to use the animal deck here. So again, we are in the collective reading for this week, February 12th through the 18th of 2024. All right, Spirit of the highest light and residence, thank you, angels, guides, ancestors, deceased loved ones, for stepping into our field, protecting us and showing us the way. What energies does the collective need to know right now? What themes are coming into their awareness this week, into their awareness and to the people closest to them? What energies? Okay. Ooh, interesting. A lot of different elements appearing. So we have the camel. Actually, let's start with the nightingale because that is the first card that came through. Oh, this feels throat chakra. You see how the nightingale is singing? Okay. Be careful with your words. They're saying collectively, you're going to hear a lot of people talk. Okay, you might be one of these people, but how are you using your words? The air element here is all about words, thoughts, communication. How are you singing your song? With the camel here, this is, I feel like this is earth, but actually no, this is fire, but the camel feels very earthy to me. The camel is about surviving, 40 days, 40 nights in the desert, doing what we need to do to survive. Survival. Doing what we need to get through and survive. And then we have the unicorn, which is all about the third eye chakra here coming into your awareness. Seeing this energy, seeing you having to survive and maintain and keep going. Looking at how you speak of this, how you think. These are your thoughts. The unicorn is having you be more aware of what you're speaking into existence, right? Words are spells. So how are you speaking this energy into existence? It feels like a lot of you are in survival mode, which is very much the camel energy. So let's take a quick look at what the book says here. I love this creator. She really went above and beyond choosing these beautiful animals, animal medicine. Okay, so the nightingale. Fearless voice, speech, communication, or song. The song of the nightingale is otherworldly. The simple brown bird, almost unnoticeable among the flashy plumage of other birds, transports its listener to the realm of poetry. Nightingale energy is with us when we write, compose, and especially when we sing. This is whistling while you work. This is singing while you work. So you may be experiencing delays or nothing happening, or like I said, it's boring or it's testing your faith, right? You're just tired. You're like, what? How much more of this energy can I go through? Yeah, the energy of the collective would be best to whistle while you work, sing, and try to find moments where you can listen to good music and enjoy yourself while you're being asked to put in, some hard work here and to maintain the work that you're putting into. That feels like survival, but it will pay off. So yeah, that's what I'm getting with this. This card indicates a need to open the bridge between the heart. Didn't we talk about the heart chakra? And the voice. Is there something you need to say? How long has it been since you sang? Turn it up, write it down, let it out. So when in balance, sing, speaks freely with kindness to bring into balance music. Out of balance, shy, lump in the throat. Yeah, this is a whistle while you work type of energy. I'm going to write that down. Okay. With the unicorn, which is a spirit card. Ooh, I'm getting activated while reading these cards. I hope you are too. Hope you're feeling that. Open your heart to really feel that, because there's some medicine here that's coming through. Unicorn, reconnecting to higher wisdom or divinity. Okay, it's difficult to see, hear, or think of unicorn without immediately questioning if it's real, right? So did they ever exist? Perhaps long, long ago. The mind answers maybe, or it could be, or no way. This very contemplation explains our relationship with divinity, and it encapsulates our wavering belief in the unicorn. We wonder what divinity is. We wonder where our intuition comes from. And if we can really trust it, we think about a higher power and our mind hesitates between yes, no, and maybe. Is it male or female? Does it have a name? Is it just a feeling? The unicorn card appears and wakes us up to curiosity about the higher self and the divine. It is a card of questioning, exploring, and contemplating the inexplicable. The mind's eye, which is, we see here, the the corn here, the mind's eye knows there's something beyond our day-to-day lives, which is the camel energy. I'm gonna grab it, right? The camel is the day-to-day grind, the work that we're putting in on the physical plane. But this is contemplating the inexplicable, right? So the mind's eye knows that there is something beyond our day-to-day, a deeper dimension to our experiences. The mind's eye reaches and reaches and reaches out to grasp something more. You are the unicorn and you have begun your quest for answers. So yes, this is the sixth chakra, which is the third eye chakra. I'm going to read this sentence. Some say our two eyes see the past and the present. Interesting. While this third eye peers into the future, the third eye. There's a part of you which is obviously connected to, the divine, because this is a very spiritual card. Higher, that's connected to your divinity, your higher wisdom, your higher self that sees beyond the physical realm, that's a visionary, that sees the future. Okay, so some of you are getting activated in your third eye, and it would be best for you to whistle while you work, right? Enjoy your life as much as you can. Try to find pockets of joy, of unconditional joy, being grateful for what you can enjoy in your life. It can be as simple as buying yourself a bouquet of flowers and letting yourself be encapsulated and have that bouquet of flower emanate that energy of beauty and wisdom and feminine energy in your room. And it can be as simple as that while you are doing the hard stuff on the physical plane. Okay, let's get some tarot cards to... Okay, what the collective needs to be mindful and aware of, the blind spot. The blind spot. Actually, no, they're saying energy oracle. What is the collective needing to know and be aware of that they're not aware of? What's their blind spot? Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I'll show you the cards. So we have number 27, walking away. This card comes up a lot in my readings. Action, number 17. Solar plexus, number 37, which is the third chakra. Archangel Shamuel and the angel of love. Yeah, this is the angel of love, is all about introducing more love into your daily practices. So what you don't see, what you're unaware of here, what's the collective's blind spot? There's something that your guides have been showing you about a situation that's needing you, that they're forcing you to walk away. They're needing you to walk away from something. Yeah, it's like I feel like this is spirit right behind you. Like this is spirit and the black horse and you're the white horse, and they're like guiding you to move away from something. But some of you don't have the confidence here with the solar plexus. It's going to take some giving yourself some... There's a lot of doubt in the solar plexus, and with the angel of love, bringing more love into your solar plexus. They need to be more mindful. Can we get some more energy cards or cards explaining this, please, Spirit? 9 of coins. Yeah, you see, this is all about independence. 9 of coins. If some of you are in a relationship, your energy comes off as very independent, very self-sufficient, on your own. You understand? Like, you may be in a relationship, but energetically, as far as the universe and God is concerned, you're not in a relationship, meaning your heart's not in it. 9 of coins, sophistication, taking it easy on your own, maturation, freedom. Yeah. This definitely feels like freedom to me. Freeing yourself from something. Going on your own. Some of you had to walk away from something. But again, for a lot of you, this is what you don't see. This is what you don't want to understand. The Spirit keeps giving you nudges about. Let's do the quantum here. What is this energy about here with this 9 of coins? Not feeling confident enough in loving towards oneself with that angel of love card. But you're seeing it. You see here with the unicorn. I think they're preparing you to leave something or someone behind here. Yeah, 6 of swords. You see, leaving something behind, but in a very peaceful way. Tranquility, becoming stable, overcoming hardship, peace, restoration. Better times ahead. What does the collective need to be mindful about this situation? What's coming up for them? Deception. My goodness. Who are you involved with, guys? Wow. Okay. Is this a job? An environment? Yeah. Okay. So for some of you, this is definitely a job or environment. You have to be mindful of these people who are talking behind your back, don't want to see you succeed. You see, that's a very strong energy right now with Pluto and Aquarius. And I explained this, that people in groups, in your everyday job, friendships, people that you associate yourself with, people that you used to go to the gym with. I don't know, I'm getting gym for some reason. Whatever activity, group dynamic is bringing out the shadows of that group. Okay, so for some of you, these are your colleagues. It could even be your boss. I'm hearing people that are in charge taking advantage of their employees. Okay, so many are being guided to walk away because it's going to get more clear with the Ace of Swords that this is not in alignment. This is actually bringing up a lot of sensitivity within you with that Angel of Love. Many of you are feeling sensitive, and that's your blind spot. That's a clear indication that your intuition is coming online. You can't have a strong and sharp intuition without being a sensitive and empathic being. It's impossible. So there's going to be some clarity, truth, insight, awareness when it comes to what is going on with this deceiving energy. Now, for some of you, this is also self-deception. How are you deceiving yourself within this dynamic? There's a lot of self-deception. I'm lying to myself about how this is actually in alignment with my highest good. But I'm worried, right, about finances and resources. And I'm worried that I won't be able to enjoy my life. But how is that loving? How is that a loving practice? How is that a self-loving pattern, behavior? I'm going to get one from the Romance Oracle card deck here to see what is going on. Okay, we have calling on your soulmate. True love went on Angel of Love. Worth waiting for. Yeah, okay, some of you are settling. That's what that energy is. So worth waiting for. Some of you don't want to wait. So you're very impatient. And that's funny. I have the impatient card with the champion of swords, the Knight of Swords. That's daring, impatient, dashes in and out, very rebellious, impulsive, talkative. Some of you need to slow down. They're saying true love is worth the wait. But how loving are you being toward yourself if you're staying in a situation that is not in your best interest? Yeah, again, this is embracing new opportunities here. Calling in your soulmate. This card is always about, can you be more open, be a visionary about how your life, I'm trying to take out the unicorn here, how your life can appear if you were to do something healthy for yourself by walking away from something that is not in your best interest, that is not allowing you to be in a place of power. I'm hearing power, the solar plexus, and not control power, control dynamics. This is about being in your true nature, in your true solar power, life force energy. You're giving away your life force energy to someone here. But like I said before, some of you are settling. There's a settling energy. You need to be, so this is the blind spot. Okay, so we're going to put those there. But it's your third eye chakra is, if you allow yourself to sit with yourself and to really tune in and open yourself up and call on the divine for help, they'll show you that there's another path. that can be open for you, that they're supporting you in walking away. Okay, that's what it says, walking away, leaving behind something. For many, it's a relationship. Friendships too. What goddess energy is supporting the collective this week? Yes. Okay, so we're going to end with this. Yes, I love it. Lakshmi, bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. There we go. The Hindu goddess Lakshmi is supporting you, collective, this week. Everything's going to be fine. Stop worrying. Okay, so we are at 30 minutes. We are going to start group 1. Okay. I'm going to put these away and I'll start the timestamp a little later so you don't have to watch me put these cards away. Or you can if you want to take a break and grab a beverage or something like that. So choose group 1, 2, or 3. Okay. Yeah, independence with Bast. Interesting. Okay, so group 1. All right, hey group 1, if you've chosen group 1, then please stick around. We're going to look into your overall energy this week. Oh, interesting. It wasn't the deck that I was going to initially use, but group 1, look at that. Emotional mastery with the stingray. This is water. Okay, that's going to be your overall energy for the week, and then I'll move on with the energy oracle. Okay, so if some of you are extremely emotional, I get so emotional, baby. Yeah, this is for you. You're stepping into emotional mastery. So what does that mean? How to regulate our emotions. Are we being reactive or are we being responsive? We're learning how to be more responsive in a very grounded and mature and compassionate way that doesn't hurt other people, it's not attacking, it's not reacting. It's compassion for ourselves and for the other. It's grounding ourselves when we're in an emotional state. It's about self-regulation, self-soothing, being an emotional pillar, emotional strength for yourself and for others right now. And you see all the chakras are lit up here, which speaks of alignment. You're coming into energetic alignment here. Okay, let's get another energy card for the week for group 1. Overall energy, all tied up. Ooh, I just felt that in my back and my spine. So, where are you holding yourself back? You're getting upgraded here. So this is self-imposed limitations, fears, number 23. Okay, the appreciation card. Like I said before, can you appreciate what's around you? An attitude of gratitude is necessary this week. That's how you're going to be more emotionally mature. Okay, so there's an indecision here. You keep going back and forth about something, and that's what's tying you up, all tied up. There's an indecision here. And it feels like a difficult decision, not gonna lie. That's why the all tied up card. But that's your ego that's all tied up. It's like, oh, but I feel stuck either way. You need to see the good in what you're about to choose. Can you be grateful that you even get to choose? That's what they're saying. Some people don't get to choose. They just have one option and that's it. But God's giving you a choice. Yeah, this has to do with your safety, security, root chakra. Archangel Michael, not feeling safe enough to choose a path. Telling yourself that whatever path you choose, it's gonna go wrong, which is not correct. Yes, overall relationship energy. Let's see. Yeah, so that's the overall energy for this group. Now, let's get some more information. When it comes to relationships, what energy is coming through here? Some of you are wanting to stay with a partner for the sake of the children. Should I stay or should I go? You see, it says work on partnership. Give your relationship a chance. Should I give this relationship a chance? Should I work on it? Should we work on it? All tied up. I'm all tied up about this. There's children involved here. Yeah, so that's the energy that we see here. Let's get some energy for the your inner masculine and your inner feminine. Now, they are saying that is it best to stay in a relationship for the sake of your children when your children actually do see you and your partner not getting along or disconnected or emotionally disconnected? How is that showing them a good model of relationship? Is that how you want them to approach relationships in the future? So these are things that they're asking you to start thinking about, because your children do watch you. They absorb everything. They are like sponges. So is giving your relationship a chance in the best interest of your children? And when you're about to make this decision, you have to come from an emotional, grounded place. The stingray is emotionally grounded and mature. This is like a King of Cups energy. You don't have to be male or female. This is the energy. We all have male or inner masculine, inner feminine, which brings us to the, let's look at what's your inner masculine and inner feminine energy for this week. Divine masculine, your inner masculine. What does your inner masculine have to say? Group 1. Yes, so much okay, that's what's keeping you all tied up here. The children, the family, the nostalgia. That's all very normal. That's if you have a lot of nostalgia, looking back in the past, tied to family, raising a family. Yeah, you see the nostalgia, you guys? Okay, nostalgia is normal, right? Okay, let me explain this. Nostalgia is normal, but how we let ourselves attach to nostalgia to the point where it prevents us from moving forward, right? The past was great. We had some great memories in the past with people or with our family or with our partner and our marriage and our children. But now it's no longer in alignment. There's like a mismatch of energy, right? If this is coming up and if you're indecisive about something, it means that there's something that's not in alignment. And holding on to the past doesn't allow you to make a clear and mature and grounded decision. Okay, one more for your inner masculine. Intimacy. Ooh, yeah, a lot of, like I said, you got a lot of, that's what I was picking up earlier. A lot of people, there's a stalemate around intimacy. Emotional intimacy, getting close to someone emotionally, sharing each other's deepest and dark emotions and secrets, and being vulnerable, sharing that part of yourself with your partner, that there's nothing there. Stalemate. I mean, it could be sexual as well, but it goes hand in hand, right? Emotional, when you're cut off emotionally, then sexually won't be that great either. So there's a stalemate. There's no growth or development when it comes to emotional or sexual intimacy. And your inner masculine is feeling that. Okay, let's go with the inner feminine energies. Time goes by so quickly. My goodness, I was running against the clock. Okay, yeah, beautiful. Your inner feminine spirituality, really connecting to that higher part, which was the higher part of you, the wisdom, the divinity, the one that that sees beyond the physical, right? That unicorn energy that we had mentioned earlier in the collective. Prayer. Turning to prayer about this decision. Flow. Yeah, a lot of you want to control something here. It's time. Your inner feminine is begging you to sit like this in prayer. For some of you, this might be sitting by the water, or if there's no water around you, this is the sun, like sitting when the sun is coming up. There's something about the sun and prayer here. Your inner feminine needs you to be in the flow, accepting and no longer feeling the need to alter or control the situation. You have to let something unfold here. There's too much control, and it feels like the control has to do with the nostalgia. So you see, we have these two parts of ourselves that are at odds with each other. One part is saying, you gotta flow, girl or guy, okay? You gotta step into your spirituality. You gotta ask for help. You gotta disconnect from the ego that is attached to all this nostalgia. The ego likes to stay in familiar energies, in comfortable situations, right? It's all it knows. That's why nostalgia is so seductive. There's a seductive energy around nostalgia in your reading. Do we keep the family together because that's the best way, that's the most comfortable way? But then there's a stalemate. There's no growth here. There's no development. There's no evolution, growth when it comes to the intimacy of two people. A lot of you are seeing synchronicities, so numbers, messages, lyrics. Spirit be dropping messages and lyrics and numbers and signs everywhere. You just have to be open to seeing them. You got to be in a state of receiving, right? The flow. Yeah, there's that reconciliation. There's this patience. Some of you, yeah, this back and forth energy with your partner is the cause, is the catalyst, I'm hearing, of your spiritual awakening. And we go through many spiritual awakenings, not just one. There's many ones before we hit the huge one. This feels like a small one because you haven't hit it right. I feel like there's a lot of resistance here, right? There's control. It's no, let's give this a chance. But there's definitely some work on intimacy issues that needs to be had here. You need to be making some moves here around how do we reconnect? How do we reconcile? How do we come back to this? Because that's what's missing in group number one here. How do we make it work? So awakening says spiritual ascension, change in behavior. Obviously, there's some change in behavior that needs to happen if you want to awaken. Slowing down to reflect, right? That's your inner feminine coming in this week. Patience, being patient with yourself and the situation. Shift in priorities and values, transformation of the inner world. There's something within you that has to shift, that has to let go, that has to make peace, that has to be more compassionate and loving towards yourself. Making room for that within yourself, not relying on your partner or on this person to show you what that is. If you're disconnected from your own intimacy, from your own sense of love, from your own spirituality, then you're constantly going to want that being mirrored back to you. You're going to be mirrored back in the relationship is going to mirror that back. The lack of the lack of self-love, the lack of self-care, the lack of self-value, taking the time to really value yourself and taking action steps towards that is going to be very revealing to you this week. Okay. So let's get some how to harmonize the energies this week for you, spirit animals, and then we're gonna see what God is supporting you this week. Okay. Starfish. Horse. Ooh, nice. Okay, we got the horse. This is very feminine energy. Look at that. The moon right on her third eye. There's a lot of third eye. Did I talk about that in your reading or in another reading? There's a lot of activation going on. And then starfish. Oh gosh, that is something else. Okay, spirit animals, how to harmonize. You're going to use the medicine of horse, okay, and starfish. I don't remember what starfish is. So many. Okay, horse. Let's start with horse, which is an earth element. Spider. Horse. Ooh, freedom. Oh, that's the sense of freedom I was feeling. Okay. Momentum, freedom, expansive energy, and force. Remember, these are the energies that are going to help you harmonize, come into union within yourself this week. The horse represents the most masterful form of earth energy within the deck. It provides us with momentum. Oh, I love that. So reliable, so supportive that you can ride on its back toward any goal, no matter how difficult the terrain. A horse personality is fully awakened, yeah, with the moon on the third eye, fully alive and cannot be defeated. The horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone and collect our energy through daily practice. Did I mention daily practice? There's something daily that needs to be practiced here. And it feels like it's coming back to the self, coming back to your divinity, your relationship with the divine. Physical stamina or exercise and mental focus, meditation, are the secret weapons behind the horse's legacy. Okay, so there's movement, there's physical energy, there's also meditation, mental focus. These are your secret weapons. So when in balance, achieves anything, never gives up. Don't run away. When it's out of balance, it runs away. It feels weak. Okay, so this is no more running away from this issue on how to harmonize. You want to know how to harmonize? Well, this is it. You have to stop running away and you have to use this momentum that is calling you to step into a more balanced inner masculine and inner feminine, because the mental focus that they're talking about here, the meditation and the exercise, that's feminine and masculine. Physical stamina, I'm taking action, I'm making moves, there's daily action steps. And then there's that energy of coming back into focus, redirecting my mental focus onto my breath, my body, my heart, and just breathing through it and connecting to my guides and letting go of control, right? So it's coming into union here, coming into harmony. But this is very expansive. You really gotta, you gotta take initiative here with the horse. It's there for you, it's available to you, but you have to take initiative. Okay, and then we have starfish, which is a water. I don't get a lot of water. Actually, yeah, we did. We got stingray at the very beginning. So emotional mastery. So the starfish is beautiful. It's alluring, superficial, or shallow. Interesting. The starfish is a natural and exquisite beauty, mesmerizing to all. Being around someone with starfish energy is a thrill, like you've been put under a spell of divinity itself. The problem is these creatures have been reliant on how they look. Okay, this is about freeing yourself from superficial energies. Okay, yeah, this is about freeing yourself, right? From energies that are related to superficial or shallow. Yeah, so the problem is these creatures have been reliant on how they look and what other people think of them for so long that they may have forgotten their deeper callings. When this card appears, it's important to ask, am I being swayed by outward appearances? What dreams have I put aside to please others? So when out of balance, it gossips, it feels empty, okay? Interesting. And when in balance, positive people are around them, positive friends, uplifting, artistic, expressive. Yeah, this is about, okay, with that horse energy, it's like you want to get out of this. How will this look in front of others? Because it does feel, right, with that starfish energy that we just read, there's a superficial energy around how this relationship looks in front of others. That's a lot of manipulation and control. That's fear. That's fear-based. That's ego. And I'm just stating facts here, okay? There's no judgment. We've all been there, and a lot of people are going to stay there for a long time. But if you want to awaken, you got to move beyond what is the superficial. So the horse energy is like, okay, let's move past this. There's momentum here. Okay, let's try to find that courage to look beyond and what is superficial. How will this look? Well, it doesn't matter how it looks. It's how you feel. Stingray, emotional mastery. The goddess that is supporting you this week, group 1, is Isolde. Oh, look at that beautiful floral energy, heart-centered energy, undying love. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. Yeah, Isolde energy it's all about understanding that the love that was created through this relationship, through this family, I'm getting a lot of family with you guys, a lot of children here. The love will never be dead. It's always going to live on and on and on. Like there's a love there that will always be present. There's a part of you that will always stay alive within this situation. And it's that higher part of you that puts so much love and kindness and compassion into this relationship, into this family. It's not going anywhere. It's always going to be with you. Yeah, this is really beautiful energy for you to tap into this week, but you have to be willing to, I don't know if a lot of you are going to make the choice this week. I'm not too sure. But it's all up to you. These are the energies that are coming through. I'm going to ask a question here. Will collective make a decision here? Yeah, it is about financial security, eh? The abundance card that came out in reverse. But don't stop. This is perseverance at its finest. With that horse card. What other messages in the near future? Oh, some of you are going to have to make this decision in the near future. Within the next few months. Recovery. Some of you are asking a question. The answer is no. And some of you here are in full healing mode right now. So if you're feeling tired and drained, or you're resisting the healing, this is it. Yeah, this is it. You're gonna have to really sit with this to make for everybody, it's going to be different. That is for sure. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in and liking this video. Group number 1 was your choice. We are going to move on to group number 2. Okay, let me put everything away. This is the feminine, the masculine. Feminine. Okay. There we go. These are the energy oracles. Okay, so many cards. Here we go. Okay, group number 2. We are at 54. Oh my God, these are long. 5459. Hello, group number 2. Hope you are doing well. So we are going to start with the overall energy for this week. Okay, let's dive in. Energy Oracle cards. Thank you for showing us what the overall energy for group number 2 will be. Okay. You see, we got that walking away card, which we are not moving away from, which was a collective energy. Okay, so rest and rejuvenation appeared first. Okay, so again, this week is a lot about resting, being still, receiving, healing, recuperating, restoring. It feels like a spirit is putting you like in this bubble. Okay, I'm getting up this like protective bubble because so that you can start seeing where your energy is being. There's attachments. That's what it says, attachment. There's some energetic cords and attachments. It's fear. People from your past, I'm hearing. People from your past, unhealthy behaviors, things that you're still attached to, that are creating an imbalance in your energy. You might be sick this week, physically ill, not feeling so great. But you see how dark this is? There's a darkness, that gray. And this is what, you know, people who see a color in auras, when an aura is very dense and has a lot of attachments, right? It says attachment. Attachments, entities, darker energies that stem from your traumas in this life and past lives, childhood traumas, relationships, lack of trust, lack of self-trust, belief in better outcomes, a lot of doubt and resistance. Yeah, that's all black and gray and brown energy that you see in the energy field. So yeah, for many of you, you've been attached to things. It's the ego. A lot of things are attached to your energy field here that are ego-based. Let's get some romance oracle cards here. Any energies pertaining to their relationships here for this week? You see the lack. I told you there was a lack of trust here. You're attached to a certain income, outcome, or income. It came out that way. So we have very soon. And that card says, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. A lot of you are being put on pause. Okay. Right? This is like the Four of Swords. We're recuperating. We're tired. We're being given some time to just be, chill, recover. Okay. Because we're having to do some inner work here about what is meaningful, what matters to us. You have to decide here. There's like it can be an internal thing that's going on. You're getting two parts of yourself on board and coming. In order for them to come into harmony, you gotta look at both parts. So a part that's in resistance, that's still attached to something, a certain outcome, right, with attachment. And then the other part of you that is more trusting the path, trusting the unknown, trusting through all this uncertainty that you will always be supportive. The situation is calling you to have faith. You see that word came out. That energy of faith is very strong in the collective for this week. It's all about you having faith in what you don't know and what you don't see. Finances and career. Relationship, giving your relationship a chance. Yeah, that's it. A part of you it has to decide whether you want to give the relationship a chance and make it work, and then there's finances and career, because financially this is going to be impacting you big time, right? So again, there's a decision that needs to be made, and it's not going to be decided with the ego, with the things that you're attached to, the things that give you a false sense of security, right? And stability. Because it feels like even though this relationship gives you a sense of security, again, it's a false sense of security, because within you, within your soul, you're not secure. You don't feel good. You don't feel balanced and safe. Let's take a look at your inner masculine and inner feminine energies. So those are, oh, I got them mixed up here. Inner feminine, here we go. Let's start with the masculine energies. What does the inner masculine want to say here when it wants to speak to this relationship? Travel, knowledge. Okay, there's that walking away at the bottom of the deck here. Are some of you traveling this week? It feels like whatever you're doing that has to do with travel. Are some of you going on a retreat or a workshop and you have to travel for work? Or again, this might pertain to you trying to gain some sort of understanding of what is going on. A seminar, a workshop, because the card knowledge came up. So this is about someone who's trying to understand something better. Reading books, searching the internet, watching tarot readings, trying to better understand the connection. But it's knowledge. You're trying to understand. You're trying to get information. Okay. So some of you might be traveling or going on a trip that makes room for you to gain some sort of understanding on how to make the best choice for you that's in alignment. Again, a lot of you here in group 2 are considering walking away. Or if this is not you, this is your partner. This is masculine energy. But again, I'm looking at the inner masculine. Your inner masculine is looking at this and saying, I need to get more clarity and information within myself, maybe through a trip or travel, about how I can walk away from this. Okay, let's get some cards for your inner feminine. Impatient, spirituality, balance. Lesson. Okay, so within your inner feminine, there's a level of impatience this week. So do be careful. Just be careful before making impulsive decisions. I'm getting, you really want to sit with this. This could be you on the beach or you in nature, but you really want to connect to spirit this week. Again, coming into harmony, balancing what? Your inner feminine, your inner masculine. Feeling harmonious within the feminine and masculine energies. There's an imbalance here. That's why you're impatient. There's this need to control. That's going to be a huge lesson for some who are reckless and are impatient and who are forceful and who make decisions based on their ego attachments. There's going to be huge lessons here. So be careful. Group number 2, valuable soul lessons needed to make self whole again. Interesting. Okay, so let's get one more here and see what else comes up. No, that's way too much. Let's get one more. Trauma wounds. Okay, it landed on give your relationship a chance. Okay, so if some of you are willing or are wanting to cling, there's a clingy energy here. Okay, clinging to this relationship, it's because of past trauma wounds. Now on this card it says any type of sexual abuse which may cause depression, anxiety, anger, and or anger as an adult. Yeah, that's going to be different for everybody, but there's a lot of trauma that's being brought up to the surface, and that's why you want to make this work, because it's bringing a sense of insecurity and not safe, not being safe, right? The trauma, when we were traumatized, we were in a state of lack of safety, right? So yeah, we have some romance angels. How to harmonize? Okay, how to harmonize these energies? We were going to use the animal deck. Oh, the tarantula. The tarantula is all about being at a crossroads, having to make a decision. Yeah, that's fire energy. Yep, at a crossroad, claiming life's purpose. The tarantula represents a moment when a great decision must be made. It involves prioritizing your life's deeper purpose or dharma. A habit or routine from the past is sidetracking you. Didn't I talk about past attachments, behaviors? Sidetracking you from your dream. Yet a voice inside keeps begging you to refocus your attention. In order to find true happiness, you must choose dharma. Until you do, satisfaction will be fleeting. Yep, that's what I was saying. If you stay out of safety and a false sense of safety, you'll never really be happy, whether that's with this person or another person. It's fleeting, you know. You have to do something because this is part of your soul's journey, and you need to walk away from something that you're just holding on to because you want to feel safe. That's what this is explaining. The tarantula hovers. It's patient, calm, like an old friend that knows your inner soul. It already knows you'll choose wisely. So when in balance, you're following your intuition. When it's out of balance, you're hesitating. You're over-rationalizing. To bring into balance, daily journaling, writing. So that's how you're going to harmonize these energies, guys, for group number 2. There's a lot of tense energy, but you need to write this down. You need to bring yourself into a state of balance. Don't be impatient with this, because there's going to be a lot of impatience in the air this week. What is the goddess energy that is supporting you? For some reason, I'm not feeling that card. Hold on. What goddess is supporting group number 2 this week, Spirit? Thank you. Vesta is the home, family. Vesta, home. Goddess Vesta is all about home, domestic affairs. Your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. Maybe you should contact Goddess Vesta as well. So you're really at a standstill here, and this goddess is supporting the move, the change within your home. Okay, thank you so much, group number 2, for tuning in and for hitting that like button and for supporting my channel. We will now move on to group number 3. Okay, let me put away these cards. So many cards. Oh man, there's just never enough space. Never enough space. Just too many cards. Okay. Okay, let's move on. Group number 3. We are at 1 hour and 09:16. Group number 3, thank you so much for tuning in and hitting that like button. Let's begin with your overall energy here. We're going to be using the Energy Oracle card. What overall energy is to be expected for group number 3? What should they know? What do they need to be aware of? I'm not feeling those cards. Let's see. Sorry about that. It happens. This card is just never going to go away, is it? The walking away card. feels like maybe the same messages keep appearing for each group. Okay, so we have this week, walking away. Some of you might be contemplating walking away from something that is no longer warming you up, giving you energy. There's a big lack of vitality here. Something's draining you. Some of you might be considering also moving, traveling with the Journey card. Taking a vacation. Considering moving, considering going on a trip, there's a lot of considering. I'm considering it. A lack of sunlight with the Sun card. A lack of warmth, metaphorically or literally. And then we have the card Patience. Yeah, it's going to require your patience here. This whole Journey card, this walking away. Again, there's an impatience, there's an impulsive energy coming through for group number 3 as well. But when is it the right time to do this? This is a question of timing. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Like, when should I do this? Because I can this no longer sustains me with the Sun. But we keep getting the same cards, huh? All tied up. Something is keeping you stuck with action. All tied up about taking action. This is, again, self-imposed limitations, thoughts, ideas that we cannot move forward, that we cannot take certain action steps. But maybe because the timing is not right in this moment, this week. But all in divine timing. Because if it's appearing here, it means that there is a possibility of you moving in that direction. I'm going to get some tarot cards for this spread. The Sun came out again. Yet a lot of people here need to refocus their energies towards things that give them energy, that actually sustain them. That we see the Sun, radiant energy with horses. I'm telling you, horses, the Sun, these cards keep coming up. Freedom, success, optimism, energy rush, happiness, moving toward your happiness. You're walking away because this whatever this is no longer a happy place for you. Warmth, vitality, truth, fun. You're not having fun, are you? There's no fun here. And then we have the 7 of Cups in reverse. So the 7 of Cups is all about confusion, too many possibilities. Something's unclear, lack of focus, it's unclear. But here it's going to get unclear. What makes you truly happy with the Sun card? Okay, so the 7 of Cups reversed, in reverse, says focus, clarity of knowing. Knowing what? What makes you happy? What uplifts you? What's inspiring? The Sun is, again, I talk about this before, is your life force energy. Is it giving you life force energy? Is it feeding that part of you? It's decisive, 7 of Cups, seeing a clear choice, concrete action, clear cognizant. It's like you know. Clarity of knowing, you know what is no longer in alignment with the Sun, with your happiness, with your health, with your vitality, with being positive, with warmth, with truth, with fun. You know, they're saying. Yes, it's going to take a leap of faith for many here with the Fool. Ooh, Queen of Swords. We are coming in mentally strong. Strength. There you go. So we have the Fool, which is all about stepping into the unknown, beginning a new phase and chapter in our life that we don't necessarily, it's like we're falling into something that we don't know if something's going to catch us. We have to just trust and believe. That's the Fool energy. Innocent, unique, free, beginning, spontaneous, a free spirit. With the Queen of Swords, which is you're mentally strong. You know what's best for you. You're being honest, candid, sharp, quick-witted, fair, realistic, inner strength, about stepping into the unknown. And then we get strength, right? So this speaks of having the strength, the inner strength. You're tapping into something that's very internal. You're not relying on the external when the strength card comes out. It's all about tapping into our inner courage, believing in ourselves, our confidence, having compassion, gentle persuasion. We're gently persuading that part of ourselves that's in fear of stepping into the new and unknown. That's what the strength card is. It's an invisible force. I love how they put it that way in this card. Gentle persuasion. It's you're persuading and taming that part of you that just needs a little bit of love and a little bit of convincing. Being patient with oneself as you're untangling yourself from all these fears and self-limitations. I'm very curious as to what are you all tied up about here? Stressed about. Yep, this has to do with relationship, union, relationship. It says other things, but I see relationship, and that's what it is. All tied up in your relationship with the Champion of Cups, following your heart. This is you. You're all tied up about following your heart. When it comes to the relationship, all tied up about this. But you're getting clear indications here, a clear knowing with the Seven of Cups in reverse about what's no longer making you happy. Okay, what's that journey card here? What is this journey card about? Moving away, moving out. Give us more, please give us more information about that journey card, Spirit. Yeah, this is a new beginning. A journey. Okay, Ace of Wands. A passionate start. Go for it. I know this screams commitment with that ring, but that's not what I'm feeling here. That is not what I'm feeling here. This is just trying to get your engine going. That's the Ace of Wands. It's an initial spark. It's that initial spark to the fire. Yeah, despair at the end, at the bottom of the deck. Test of faith, lack of inspiration or faith, hopeless, negativity, boredom. Some of you are very bored. We see it, fun. You're missing fun, and it's very clear that you're not having any fun in this relationship with the Lovers. So you got to be true to yourself. You got to give yourself some grace. Follow your heart. Ooh, that's way too many cards. And these are not the cards I wanted. Sorry, guys. I wanted to give us some information about this relationship, Spirit, for group number 3. The cards are acting funny today. You know, when you feel it, you're like, eh, oh, separation. Yeah, there's a nervousness here around walking away and separating from someone or something. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. These cards are going crazy. Release your ex. Huh. Are you guys entangled with an ex here? Interesting. Is this someone that you gave another shot? The time has come to clear your energy. Okay, for some of you who are in the process of separating, breaking up, okay, You release your ex in reverse, though. It's like you're still holding on to something from the past. It feels like for some of you also, this is what is leading to the breakup, to the separation, to the divorce. I feel like some of you compare your ex, your partner, your current partner that you're about to leave with an ex or with your past. Yeah. Oy. I swear the cards are crazy today. Healing family issues. Chemistry. Yeah, there's no chemistry. It's all because you're staying because of the family, because of children. Like, that's what draws these two together. Or if you don't have any children, it's because what's drawing you or what's keeping you tied is your inner children, right? Because your family issues stem from your childhood trauma, stem from your inner children that are having a hard time letting go. Yeah, and a lot of you are very confused about chemistry and compatibility. But we had a lot of chemistry, but we're not compatible. That's the thing. You can have chemistry with all kinds of people, with friends, right? But it doesn't mean that they're good for you. So be careful with that. Some of you are holding on to an ex here, something from the past. You're telling, oh my God, you're telling yourself, yeah, that action card that I just stuck on is like, time to take action, time to move. Let's go. Spirit is really like, let go of all that programming about chemistry. But I feel a magnetic pull towards this person and I can't let them go. No, that's an inner child wound, guys. Inner child wound where you're still clinging to this idea, to this false belief system that makes you believe that you need this person to survive. This is also ancestral wounding, they're saying. Your ancestors stayed in relationships because they convinced themselves some of the ancestors here are funny because they convinced themselves that they had chemistry with their partner, but they didn't. Yeah. That's not chemistry. It's lack of self-love. It's, trauma bonds, right? We saw trauma in one of the cards. It's a trauma bond. You're bonding, you're bondage. You came together because your inner children wounds, your traumas are connecting. Yeah. Okay, let's move on to the inner feminine. I feel like I went a little longer on group 3, but it's okay. Everything happens in divine order. I always trust. What is the inner masculine energy? Inner masculine. We're all made up of inner masculine and feminine, okay, guys? So, inner masculine energy for this week. Okay. Oh, interesting. In your inner masculine energy, compromise, synchronicities, gift. Seeing the gift in what you're... Okay, seeing the blessing. Can you see the blessing in reaching? Okay, so there's a lot of signs here that are being shown, okay, to your inner masculine. Synchronicities, things that you see, you're picking up from the universe, your guides. This compromise card, somebody wants to compromise. It doesn't feel like it's coming from a good place, though. Doesn't... Again, somebody's reaching out, you see? No, these are not the words they're saying. Okay. So you see how he's reaching out, making it work? making it work. It's not date, okay? So let's remove, it's about the energy, the picture, and the energy in the picture. You could still get along with this person and see the blessing in disguise. And then we have optimism. What's this optimism about, Spirit? Trust issues with commitment. Yeah, your inner masculine doesn't think that they can commit. They have trust issues. Yeah, that's your inner masculine. See, it says, I can't do it. Commitment. Trust issues. There's a lack of wanting to work things out because deep down, someone here, your inner masculine is afraid of commitment. This whole relationship, whoever I'm picking up on here, you have to work on your commitment issues. This goes deep, you guys. This goes deep. Here, we are deep here on this channel. There's no quick fixes here. And you see my nose is itchy because Spirit is all over me. Afraid to be hurt, doesn't trust themselves, finds ways not to trust people, insecure. Okay, this is not working out because you don't trust yourself. And if you don't trust yourself, how could you trust other people? You don't let people in. Now, this person, this situation, this relationship is a catalyst for your understanding of that. Could it be that some of you allowed an ex in to intervene, to come in? Yeah, it's because you're afraid of commitment. So when we're afraid of commitment, we're going to distract ourselves with all sorts of things. So we're going to convince ourselves that our past is better, but you got to stay present. Spirit's like, stay present in the now. Leave this, if that's what you're being guided to do, right? A lot of you are. Start new, take action, move. You know this, right? We got a lot of clarity. Ace of Wands, the Ace of the Queen of Swords, who's going to cut something out, who's going to start something new. But this goes deeper. There's some trust issues here. Your inner masculine likes to blame things on others. That's what I'm getting with that card too. Spirit baby with your inner feminine. Okay, some of you might be, there's a part of you, which is this feminine, inner feminine. Remember these feminine and masculine energies are coming through as wounded, okay? They're not the healed versions. Yeah. You're worried about children, of having children too late. That's what I'm getting with that Spirit baby card. Inner light, negativity, stillness. Tapping into the inner light. Again, this is the feminine saying, hey, like, come back to you. You're giving too much things, too much power, too much negativity, too much darkness. Being encouraged to sit in stillness, calling back your inner light, calling back all your energy to you, all your energy that you gave away in this relationship, in past relationships, in past lives, and in other dimensions and realities, calling back your energy, quieting your mind, calling back your energy that you gave away. You gave away your power here. So you have to be patient with yourself because there's a lot of reclaiming your power that needs to happen. Stop searching for the sun in unhealthy relationships, they're saying. Your fun, happiness, vitality, something that makes you, that gives you life. Stop chasing the sun in unhealthy relationships or relationships that are not for you. So I do see someone walking away here, okay, but there is a return to self. that is very possible this week. We will end this group with what goddess is supporting group number 3. What goddess? Guinevere. Oh, that pulls on your heartstrings. So you might be saying that this week. Oh, this is really pulling on my heartstrings. Guinevere is about true love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. Yeah, your heart is not in this. And this is what Guinevere energy is your heart in this? When your heart is in this, like, you feel it. This is divine love. This is a reflection, a mirror image of the divine and true love that I give to myself. That's what true love is. Because that's the only way that we can attract true love, is by being a reflection of true love through our choices, our thoughts, our actions, our behaviors. So you guys, this is really beautiful. This is very supportive. I am going to end here. We are at 1 hour and 30, not too bad. So there's going to be some timestamps below. If you've resonated with these messages, please give this a like, a share, a comment. Thank you so much for subscribing. And I will see you very soon on the next one. I'm sending you all many blessings of love and light your way. Thank you.